Hey, it's Ted McGrath. So in this video, I'm going to share with you how to build authority and attract clients instantly. Now, if you're struggling with the one-to-one model, maybe you're chasing down clients, maybe you're chained to sales calls and you're not getting enough clients or clients are ghosting you, then the one-to-many selling model has been the greatest leverage in my business. So I'm going to share with you right now 4 strategies of how to get into or in front of many clients at once, so you can potentially be closing 5, 10, 15, or even 50 clients at a time. So one of the best things you can do is actually to get booked. Now, I know something about this because when I first started my career, I started off doing seminars. So I was leading my own seminars. Pretty bad. My first seminar ever at like 22 years old, broke into sweats, almost passed out on stage, sat in the front row of the audience, most embarrassing experience ever. But I regained my composure. I rebounded, put on my next seminar, had 40 people in the room, crushed it, and we did a lot of revenue when I was in the life insurance business. So I learned the one-to-many selling model specifically from stages initially, like in-person stages. But what I learned as I got later into my career was getting booked on other people's stages is one of the fastest ways to gain authority and get clients quickly. So the thing to do is you got to have some kind of asset to get booked and get in front of many people at once. And leveraging other people's audiences is a great way to do this. So what are ways you can create instant authority? Number one, look at your assets that you actually have. So for example, when I had a seminar room and a stage, I could simply go to people and swap out my seminar stage for my actual stage that I wanted to get booked on. So I go to somebody and say, hey, I got a stage. I put 80 people in a seminar room over the weekend. I'll put you on my stage. You put me on your stage. So that's a way to swap assets. The second thing you can do is if you know how to add value to people. I remember flying back from an event that I was at. I was helping this person at an event. She'd been on Oprah twice. I was teaching her messaging and how to use messaging to help her brand get more known. And as I taught her this, she asked for my help. And I went and I gave her help for an afternoon. And then I saw on her screen, the brand that I was helping was a seminar brand, and there were like 15 speakers. And I said to her, I said, how many people do I need to put in your seminar room to get booked on your stage? So I was adding value first to help her with her messaging. Then I asked the magic question, how many people do I need to put in your seminar room to get booked on your stage? And I got booked on a stage with about 500 people. So it's not just an asset of like a stage that you have. It's also your asset of your unique ability or quality that you have to add value to another person to get booked. All right. All right. Quick pause. So if you're liking this and you want help applying it to your business, just click the link down below and you can book a free strategy call with one of my consultants. And these exact systems I'm sharing with you today, we've helped thousands apply them to their business. Let's get back to it. Now, you might be thinking, Ted, virtual, how does it work virtually? Very much the same thing. Come up to present time now. Last week, I was on a podcast. It gets 1 million monthly downloads. Entrepreneurs on Fire. John Lee Dumas, great guy. We connected 10 years ago, probably because he had seen my ads or heard about me. But now 10 years later, I have another channel that updates people on MicroStrategy and Bitcoin news. And so I had him on my channel because my video that he came on to do like a YouTube podcast got like 9,000 views when he showed up and I interviewed him. So he had me on his podcast in exchange for that. So a great way to build authority is to, one, build a presence online. Most of my traffic and most of my presence is done through advertising. We've reached over 50 million people doing this, spent 13 million on ads. I've closed nearly approximately 50 million as a result of online marketing primarily. So building authority comes from actually being able to attract attention yourself, and then you can get booked on other people's podcasts, other people's YouTube shows, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Okay. So the recap of this is, one, what assets do you have to swap out with other people? Swap out a podcast, swap out a stage. What talents and gifts do you have where you can add value to somebody for an hour or 2 hours and get booked on a podcast, get booked on a stage, get booked on a webinar, get booked on a live stream, get booked on a virtual seminar? Swapping out like that is huge. And then the third thing is storytelling. So if you are going to get booked and you want to close clients, you have to be able to share stories that are compelling to people so they know your authority and who you are. So that's really critical as you're going to actually get clients instantly, because nobody's going to sign up with you unless they actually know who you are. Make sense? And the key to storytelling is a couple components. Number one, in storytelling, you need to have a pit. In storytelling, when you're down in the pit, you need to have a search to find the answers. And then as you search to find the answers, boom, you need to have some breakthrough moment that leads to your credibility and your results. I know this because I do a one-man stage play. I play 15 characters on the stage. It's called Good Enough. Most of my life, I never felt good enough, which is probably why in my early 20s, I OD'd from drugs and alcohol, almost died. But early on, I learned that I had a message inside me. I had a voice inside of me. I had a story, and I wanted to share it with people. So I learned to tell story through this model of what's the pit, which is the lowest point in your life or the lowest point in a client's life. And then as you search for the answers, you got to get close to an answer and, oh no, you just barely miss it. I get close to an answer, almost had it. Oh, you missed it again. Close to an answer. Oh, miss it again. And then finally, there's a breakthrough moment, a moment in time where you get the solution and then the results follow after. So that is how to build credibility. Nothing will get you clients faster than getting booked out of the gates, but then nothing will help you scale faster than automated selling systems. Because my path was, I did seminars first. Then I got booked on other people's stages. Then I got booked on other people's webinars. I remember one time I met this guy at an event, and I was helping him out, and we were sharing about our brands and stuff like that. He's like, hey man, I'd love to have you promote you. I'll promote you out to my list. And he promoted me out to his list. I got on a webinar. I went to go do my presentation. And because I didn't spend time structuring it right with the right story and the right offer, only one person bought when 1,000 people registered. Pretty awful, bombed bad, and learned that one of the keys to getting clients with one-to-many selling is you got to have a great presentation, number one. Number two, you have to have good storytelling. And number three, you have to have a offer that is irresistible for people. If you don't have that, you bomb every single time. Make sense? So I learned that, regrouped, repackaged, went out and got booked on another person's webinar at the time and sold 41 clients in at $1,000 a pop and made $41,000 in an hour's time. Later went on to sell many of those clients into higher tier programs. So it was worth multiple six figures to me, that one presentation. From there, I learned that you can actually automate stuff. And so if you want to get clients all the time, then you take your best presentations that you learn from getting booked and your best converting presentations you take and you automate them. You can automate them through webinars. You can automate them through sales videos. But the key is getting a machine that's selling 24/7, 365. If I were to pick up my phone and look, there would be a sale for sure in the last several minutes because we're making sales, multiple sales every hour in our business in an automated fashion, which then gets my sales team on the phone with only buyers. So I hope this serves you in helping you to start attracting clients instantly, or faster, I should say, because this is the way to do it. Go get booked, or if you have a great presentation, learn how to automate it. Okay. Hope it serves you. If this video was useful, drop a comment down below. If you have any questions, what would you like to know more in these areas? My specialty is definitely in one-to-many selling. It's also in one-to-many delivery. So for coaches, consultants, experts, service businesses, course creators, where you don't have a delivery model where you can deliver to 5, 10, 100 people at once. Now, this is different than a selling model. A delivery model is like group coaching, online courses, virtual seminars, a hybrid of all of them packaged up together. Even getting a team of consultants to deliver for you like I have. So you can go one to many, meaning when you sell a lot of people into your trainings or into your services or into your products, you have to have the capacity to deliver to a lot of people. Otherwise, you're in a business where you're chained to the desk, chained to the phone, chained to the clients, etc. All right. So one-to-many selling, one-to-many delivery model. but then one-to-many scaling, because that's what I specialize in as the last piece of the puzzle. Because if you can sell well, if you can deliver well, well, then you want to scale big. All right, hope it serves you. I'll see you on the other side, and drop a comment down below and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. See you soon.